world in general and like your thoughts. And just give you a voice, bro. Cause like at the end of the day, look, we have somebody. There's a girl who died 2 years ago. 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago she died. She did an interview for me before she died. So like I always say, even if you pass away, bro, one thing that will never go away is this interview. As long as the internet's up, and as long as people are able to see whatever you got going on. So yeah, bro, it's something that'll be here forever, man. So it will be here forever, brother. So go ahead and let's get started, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the world, my brother.
Alright, my name is Jesselica, and I'm from LA, and I'm 19, and yeah, that's it.
Hey, bro, look, I got a lot of LA. There's a lot of LA people I be talking to, man. I might have to start moving down there with y'all. For real.
Yeah,
Y'all making me feel like a loner out here, man. Every time I talk to somebody, where you from? Oh, I'm from the West Side, California. I'm like, are you serious? It's like ain't nobody here in Texas that I could like come and like hang out with. Like, can we like do an interview and like hang out, bro? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to move to LA, man. I'm just gonna have to move to LA, man. For real. Everybody's out there. Everybody's out there. To be honest.
yeah,
So what is your inspirations? What inspires you, man? What kind of things inspire you?
yeah. Well, to be honest, just my mom right now, she's like my biggest motivation just to move and try to progress daily, and like she works hard, so through that, like it just gets me going and only motivates me more to work harder and for her not to work as much, so I could provide for her.
Okay, I like that. Hey, yo, mamas is
Yeah,
mamas is like everything, man. Without our mamas, I wouldn't know
yeah,
what to do, man. They're the biggest thing. So I looked on your profile, bro. I see you're a skater. You're one of us, man. Love it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
how long have you been skating, man? I really like wanting to know.
Ooh, well, um, right now I'm not currently skating because with work, and then I can't really enter anything because when I used to skate, I would like not break bones, but like get seriously injured. So right now it's just like not skateboarding as much. But I used to like I think like 2 years
Okay.
about that.
Okay, bro. I see you. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's skateboarding is like a great like reliever for like anything. Like when you want to get things off your mind or you got going through a lot, bro. You can just like pop on the skateboard and just like go
yeah,
cruise and ride around, man. It's just that feeling. I haven't skateboarded in a minute. Yeah, I'm on the boat with you too, bro. I haven't skateboarded in probably about if I had to say I haven't touched my board in probably about 3 to 5 months.
for sure.
So it just sits there, yeah, man. It just sits there,
Yeah,
man. I've been kind of busy trying to get, really trying to help the world more now, and haven't been really skateboard. I've been doing a lot of basketball though, just haven't touched my board. So yeah, man, it's been a whole different kind of thing, man. So How do you feel about people in the world today, man? Um, what's your thoughts?
shit. Well, it's a lot. um,
Let it all out, brother.
let's see. Well, I've been watching the Joe Rogan Experience. I don't know if you know that.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's a podcast, and then basically, like they were just talking about like what's the next big thing because like we already have our cell phones, and then they were just like talking about like what could be the next thing like above cell phones, you know?
Yeah.
And then it just got to me, and I'm just like, that's true because like cell phones is already well, although it connects us like right now, it has a lot of cons,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, and then they're just talking about like how, but like the next big thing, like it could be scary because like it could do so much to the world.
Oh yeah, that is true, bro. Our phones are like a devil. They really are like a devil within themselves. You just think about like all the information and stuff that's like stored on here that we have that can be used against us. Everything that we do, it's just like it. We're being watched every day, bro, and we don't even like realize it. We think to ourselves like, is someone watching me? Yeah, people are watching you all the time, and social media, bro, to be honest, is getting worse. That's like a devil too, man. That social media can be a great tool. It can be a great tool, but I feel like honestly, in my personal opinion, people aren't using it to benefit themselves or others. They're just using it as a tool to really kind of make it about a all me type of thing. Especially a lot of those people who are so-called influencers. Um, People are making everything about themselves and they really don't want to help people. And it's kind of just like, all right, so you say this in your bio that you want to help the world, but why do I see a bunch of pictures of just you, and you saying all these type of things? I don't get it. Um, so yeah, bro, it's just a lot of hypocritical things that like are in there in the world that like with an opinion that I feel, with the phones, yeah, it's controlling us, and then on top of that, people using social media as pretty much just an avenue to like really be, you know, hypocritical is kind of crazy, man. So I feel you on that, man. I really do, bro. It's a crazy world we live in, man. people got people got some growing up to do, especially all the killing now too out here in America. You already know. You already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah, what's it called? I don't really know, but people really understand, like, how the real estate people and how they can use our pictures for, like, evidence or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's, well, this is, other Instagram account where it's about, basically it's about equality and how we should all, like, get together, and it doesn't matter about your race, color, or whatever, but it just, there was, mainly it's about music, because they make music, and then they express the music through that, and then yesterday they posted a picture where it has the picture of the Instagram, guidelines, whatever, that would be changed, and then they, above it, they put, oh, you guys will post this Instagram shit, but won't post people, the people in cases.
Dang.
Yeah, and they were just like, it was like a reality check, and then when I was seeing everybody posting the guidelines and whatever, and it's just like, oh, watch out, the guidelines, it was showing agreement or whatever, but then we're more focused into a fucking app. Sorry for my language, but
no, you good, bro.
App, and focusing on the real thing, like behind the scenes.
Yes.
And all of this, like, and all like the fire in Amazon, how that happened, and nobody really knows about it, but everybody knows about the Instagram guidelines that happened on, supposed to happen, and I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy.
This is crazy, bro. You know what? And I was just getting ready to speak on that too, bro. The Amazon was on fire for 16 days, man. And everyone just kept posting about it. Why are y'all posting about it? Go and help these people, man. Some of y'all really have money in your pockets. Go down there and help them people put that fire out. Like, it was on fire for 16 days. No, they said it still was on fire for 16 days. So it's been on fire basically half of this month. More than half. And people so worried about what Instagram is like. And you see what happened. Social media controlled people, man. It basically blinded people. That's basically what its goal was to do, was blind everybody, and they sure did a hell of a good job at it. And they made people forget about the real world. And that's the problem that I see, bro. That's why I'm glad that like you're awoke, bro, and you like decided to do this interview, bro, because like at the end of the day, that's the reason why I'm doing these interviews, bro. It's like a reality check. It's kind of like, hey, look, this is what's going on in the world. This is what you want to do. This is what you're passionate about. Tell your world how you tell the world how you feel. You know, kind of like a hey, look, bro. Let's talk to the world about the world and what's going on and about you a little bit. You know, bro. So it's just like at the end of the day, bro, we have to stop letting these things that are affecting that are controlling our lives, like these apps, and learn to wake up that like all these countries are suffering. It may not be happening in America, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be trying to see what's going on across country, what's going on, you know, around the world, because at the end of the day, bro, we're all on this one big planet together. Whatever you eat is what I eat, you know. It's just like if I'm safe, then y'all should be safe. But people don't think like that, bro. People don't think like that. It's now to the point to where people have become very self-sufficient of themselves, and that's not a good thing, bro. It's not. It's not. So that brings on to my next question. If you could impact the world, bro, what would you do?
Well, to be honest, I don't think I'm capable of it, just because I don't know. I think it's very complicated, to be honest.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah, because you can't always just satisfy everyone, because everybody thinks differently. So.
Yes. Yes, bro. Very, very differently, man. You can't always say. Just like the other day, actually. Do you know the comedian Paige Kennedy?
No, I don't.
The one who did the I'll remind you. So it was a Vine that went viral. That was like it was like the 911 call. They were like what's the number? And they were like, really, nigga, what's the number? You remember that Vine, dude? That guy who did that one Vine? If you ever watched it.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, it was a celebrity, pretty well known person that I reached out to, and let's like you said, you can't always please everyone. So I asked him for an interview. Granted, I know his content, so he reached back out to me and said, "Oh, it would be a lousy interview anyways." He's like, "You don't even follow me," so that just goes to show, bro, like people really have that self-sufficient, you know, thing to where, oh, if you don't follow me or anything like that, you don't know anything about me. But you never know what a person knows about you, man. You never know. I might get a run into something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to be honest, I don't think you could actually know someone, because people change, and that's why I don't think you could fully know someone, because there's always two sides to every story, you know?
Yeah, there's always improvements. That is very true. That is very true. People do change, and I noticed that too. A girl that I interviewed a long time ago, she changed. She wanted to be this whole person that wanted to change the world. I go on her Instagram today. Nothing that she said in her interview was even close to what she wanted to be. So it's just like, dang. It's sad because, you know, at the end of the day, I was really cheering her on, bro. I really wanted her to do what she wanted to do. I mean, she's going to Auburn. She's going to Auburn, which is great. But her lifestyle that she lives is like nothing of the field that you wouldn't believe her if she told you. So it's.
Well, I had this experience or whatever, where I went to a new job, and then the only reason I got that job was because was supposedly called a friend, and then I went, right, and then she was proven by some other guy that worked there, and then like 3 days ago after the job, she was just like, oh, like I like you or whatever and shit, and I was just like, what the fuck, like what the fuck, and then she was just like, yeah, but she couldn't leave, because the only place that she could stay at was with him.
Wow.
And I was just like, well, you could come stay with me or whatever. And then she was just like, oh, I can't or whatever. And then we got into this huge fight, and then she wouldn't talk to me, so I just bounced. And it was just like, but it's like she was telling me like all these things, like she didn't like him. And I was just very bored. Why don't you have a baby that she doesn't have because of the place to go? And then, like, it was just a problem. Like, she could tolerate all of that. Like, I don't know, it's weird.
Exactly, bro. Like, she could have had a better life,
Yeah.
but
everybody can, but it's just, are they willing to?
yeah, are you willing to change the circumstances or make a sacrifice to like want to live better, bro? Cause like that's the whole point of like living life. Life is not meant for us to always live that party life that everybody keeps trying to flash like that's life. Can't you see what the party life's doing to people, bro? It's like killing people off left and right. Like the people that are like all this bullying that people did in school, that's making all these people commit all these. And I told somebody this earlier that I think why people are doing these mass shootings is because of revenge. I don't think it's because they hate people in the world. I think it's because of revenge. Something that happened to them in their life has got them traumatized to where they're going on social media, expressing themselves, and then they're getting very angry and then wanting to cause self-harm to other people because of what has happened to them. So it's like a reaction, bro. It's like a chain reaction. Like, oh, since you did this to me, I'm gonna go out and kill the world now to show you how much of a badass or revenge that I'm gonna do to the world. And that's pretty much how all these mass shootings are pretty much happening, bro. And it.
Yeah. Well, I would say it would be the thing, like, drugs, because, well, they take all of the things out on other people because some people, like, instead of doing that, they do drugs and shit, and then they do that, they find that as a relief, or like as a, like something they can take off and shit.
And nowadays it's even getting worse because everybody wants drugs to be legal.
Yeah.
They don't understand if if the world is getting bad. The world is getting bad. We don't need no more smoke or pollution in this air. And we sure don't need people around here smoking weed and having everybody high. Cause yes, of course, it can't kill you. I get that. But it can do a lot of side effects to you that can cause a death. You can get into a car accident because you're so high off of drugs. You could end up doing something to somebody you didn't know. There's people that smoking weed and end up raping a girl. They didn't know. They were on drugs, so they didn't know. So it's you're right, man. It's guns and drugs are really like something that's like ruling the world right now. And God knows help these people that really like need help. Like that's why I try to reach out to everybody, man, to kind of just let people know like we need to stand together, man. If we're gonna fight for the right things, then we're gonna fight for the right things. Even if I gotta try to convince you, I'm gonna do it, man. If you block me, have fun with that, cause I got about 9 other pages that I can hit you up on. So, have fun with that. Yeah, man. It's real, man. We gotta step up, man. We have to. So, there was any struggles in your life before you got to where you are now?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a hard question. I know it's a hard question. We can't always we don't know what we struggle with in the beginning. An example, like you mentioned earlier, I used to struggle with drugs and being a person who lived that party life. But this was when I was like 14. I'm like 22 now, so it's just like it doesn't even matter to me anymore. Um, but yeah, man, that's just one of my struggles. Just to put that out there for people who didn't know, um, who's listening to this. Yeah, man, it's a struggle. It really is a struggle. But yeah, it is what it is, man. So my question to you now, if you could ask anybody around the world any questions, what would you like to ask people?
I do not know. Want me to ask?
Hey, Hey, you know what? You know what? It's that question right there. It's it has so much meaning to it. For real, cuz like when you find out like what makes a person happy, like for instance, people always say money makes me happy. I'm not that. Not me either. You know what I'm saying? Money exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, because if anything, money, money, money comes into a family.
Family's always here, man. They're always here. Even when you have family members that die, you still have more families that are still here because, like, imagine if a family member has a kid and they have another generation, then you have, it's just like a whole cycle. And then when I hear all these people talk about, oh, I don't want to have kids, it just makes me think to myself, like, so you don't want to subdue the earth, in the future and, like, let your family keep building on past then and then. How you think we all are made? Like we all have kids and somebody else has kids and more kids come and more kids come. It's just like but this is the problem. I think nowadays people are taking that trying to have kids things too serious because people are having them at a young age. I get that everybody wants to have kids now, but do not have kids until you've actually figured out what your goals in life are to be and you're actually doing what you need to be doing in life first before you take care of a child. Because you have to take care of that child from baby all the way up until an adult. Which means you have to provide them food, water, everything, nutrients, pay bills, buy the crib, even when they're adulthood. If they want toys, you gotta, sometimes you have to buy them toys. If they want, if you.
I think, well, people right here in that age, not too fast on that, but they like the idea of having kids, but don't know the responsibilities of having a kid.
Exactly. Hey, did y'all hear that? That is facts, Jose.
Because one of my friends actually, like, what, 2 months ago, she's my age, or like 19, and she just got recently married, and I'm just like, I was shocked. I was just like, how how do you know, like, how do you know this is the one, like, and everything, and she was just like, make you feel it, and then why, and she was just like, wait, and I was just like, well, that's I don't know, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. And there's a reason why you wait. You want to make sure that this person is really gonna be with you. At the end of the day, we're all young adults, man. Things change, bro. Like at 19, the feelings we had at 19 may not be the same feelings we have for that person at 22, 23, 24. You know what I'm saying? So it's like feelings change, but she doesn't understand that. Like you don't know what that man.
To be honest, I was with the rest, but like my cousin, it was just like, you might say you're saying it like that, but you don't know how to make it right because
Exactly.
the right one, or like you just say you or like whatever. Like too, but I mean, for me, marriage is a big promise.
Yeah, it's a big promise. That's why I say if you're gonna get married, at least wait until you're a real age to wait until you get married is until you're about I would say maybe about 20, 25, 25,
Yeah, I would say that.
25. Yeah.
Like, well, to be honest, I think that's actually that nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It really depends on how long you've been together with that person. If you've been with this, so if you've been with that person at 19, so if you've been with somebody at 18, I would say wait to get married until y'all are probably about 23 or 24. If you've been with somebody at like, so like that's what I'm saying, like you're 18 and now y'all are like 23, 24. That's been like 3, 4 years, 5 years past y'all time, that's a long time. Now you can go ahead and put those vows on and say, yeah, I do. Y'all been together for a long time. Make it official. Um, so yeah, man, it's really now just I think what people are seeing is, oh, my favorite celebrity's getting married at such a in such little time.
And well, to be honest, but I don't think like people know how much impact they have on their friends or whatever. Because what they what their friends like what you see them do, you want to do it, you know?
Exactly, like getting pregnant. Like getting pregnant. They see Cardi B and all these other women getting pregnant, so they're like, yeah, let's get pregnant too. Like, no. Look. It's a big difference between her and you. Now, yeah, Cardi B, she's I don't know how she's gonna be as a mother, but I hope she changes her life now. Now that she has children and she's married. Then wait. But there's a whole difference between Cardi B and us. Cardi B's actually financially stable. She want to take care of a child, she can. Most people in our age cannot take care of a child because we're not financially ready. A lot of us don't even have our own places yet. So what the hell do we look like taking care of a child if we don't even have a place to live yet? How you gonna provide? How you gonna provide for a child when you don't even have a roof over your head that you've been putting money away and renting out for like months after months and years after years, and you already talking about having a child and getting married? Makes no sense. Like, it's just and like I said, I'm not trying to bash people, bro. I'm just speaking reality.
Yeah.
It's reality, bro.
When I was in high school, it would be like already girls already pregnant, and everybody was down. So like just like they were just fucking criticize them. And well, to be honest, kind of crazy because they're like what they were like 17, 18, already fucking
Having kids. Yeah, and it's like you don't even have you're not even renting out your own, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have an apartment complex, or you're not even financially stable. You're expecting mommy and daddy to take care of that. But there's going to be a time where mommy and daddy says, "Okay, that's enough. Now you have to take care of your child." Okay, you have to learn to take care of your child. Like, it is what it is. So now you got to go out there and hustle, take care of your kids. And just one last thing I want to mention, bro, is women out here who do all these, women and men who out here do all these things and they got kids. They're setting these examples of these kids. They're living this life that I personally don't feel like their kids should see their parents living. They go out here and live this party life and show this life to their kids. They go out here and do these type of things on the internet. Like, there's women that do all these foot model type things, and I've spoke to some of them and they be like, "Oh, I got kids." Like, so you want your kids to be on the internet doing this type of stuff for money?
Yeah, well,
Essentially using people?
well, not bad, not bad. Girls out there, but like some girls say, "Oh, why is that cheat or whatever?" And then you see them post like 40 pictures and fucking twerking videos and pictures of like their body and shit, and then just like, well, there you go, this guy, just like fucking real fans don't like seeing that shit. Like,
There you go.
Like we don't like seeing the girl like showing off her shit, and it's just like what the fuck, like that's what attracts like fuckboys to fucking go at you and fucking cheat on you and shit, and then it's just I don't know, it's just fucking weird how this world works.
Hey, bro, look, let me tell you, man. People, that's why they always come back and treat the good men like crap, because they've been treated like crap themselves, because that's the attention that they draw. When you draw negative attention and negative people, that's the kind of people you have in life. That's why when I go on my Instagram and notice, bro, it says I have 10,000 followers, but I'm also following 7,000 people, because these are the people that I'm going to reach out to for interviews. So 7,000 people I have to reach out to for interviews because they were private pages. When I look on it, bro, I just see so many women complaining about life. Oh, get a real girl like me, blah, 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 blah. Do this, do that. But you're sitting here posting all these pictures of, like, you trying to show off and show your body. Like, you act like you're going to get a real man from that.
Yeah, that's another problem. Like, you focus on the likes and the comments, right? Like, we just like that's our worth. Like we see that as how much we're worth to society.
Yeah, likes don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Likes and comments don't mean a thing, bro, at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
That's what I'm saying. Like social media is also a bad thing because like there's people that like go into depression or like commit suicide just because of that.
Exactly.
They think likes and comments is like the what is it? I don't know, but it's like the big thing, right? And then there's just so focused on that, but it's not even like important because they're just because all those Instagram models, whatever, it comes from random strangers.
Exactly.
That don't even know.
Exactly. And the thing about that, I want to mention that, bro, likes and comments, that's benefiting Instagram's pocket. Instagram is getting rich off of that. Every 1,000 views, or maybe even every like that you get, that goes into Instagram's pocket, man. So it's like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it's not voicing your opinion. It's making Instagram rich. And it's making you get depressed because, oh, I don't have all these likes, so I'm not liked by anybody. You're always liked. Somebody's out there liking you. Just stop worrying about the likes and try to make yourself be somebody who wants to impact the world, bro. Like, for instance, bro, if I would to motivate you and everybody else, I would say do the same thing I'm doing. Do it. Go out and talk to people. Go on the Instagram and like go do phone interviews. Go try to interview people about their life. I'll tell you right now, you'll have the most happiest life in the world. You'll never ever look back on your past. You'll always think positive. You'll be walking out this door trying to go to I don't know if you'll be like me walking to Starbucks every day, getting some coffee, being all sugared up, but you know, you gonna live that happy life, bro. So like if this is the last question I'm gonna ask, bro. So if you could give a positive message to people out there in the world, bro, a very impactful positive message to people, bro, what would you tell the people in the world, for real, for real?
Shit, I would just say do what makes you happy because you're not living your life for other people. You're living your life for your life, your purpose, and that's it.
Hey, man.
Do what you love and keep doing it and try to make a career out of it if you can. If not, then do it as a side, like a side thing, you know, but just do what makes you happy and that's it.
Hey, bro, we all got a purpose in this world, and that's what we gonna serve. We gonna, hey, man, I appreciate you today, bro. This was a dope interview, bro. I like really enjoyed it. It was great, man. I appreciate you and like everyone else who like really takes the time to really just share their voices to the world, bro. Because at the end of the day, like we trying to make the world a better place, bro. Like it is this right here, and like we said earlier today, Jose, this right here is voicing our opinions, bro. This right here, bro. This is voicing our opinions. This is making ourselves be heard to the world. You feel me? Not likes, not comments. Our actual voices, us speaking, us actually talking, bro. Us actually, like, trying to tell the world about the problems that are going on. This is actually making us speak about like things, reality, giving people basically a whole reality check, bro. So it's like I'm glad and thankful, bro, that you did this interview today, man. I'm glad that you commented on my picture and said, "Hey, bro, let's do a phone interview." I'm always down, bro, for sure. And like I said, bro, 3 years, 4 years down the line, bro, we can do this again. Have another phone interview to see where you at, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you alive, bro, we can continue to do this interview, man. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Thank you so much, bro. We'll be talking. We'll be talking soon, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Oh, and send me a picture, man, so I can put your little thing on your video when I'm done. All right, bro. I'll talk to you later, then, man. Have a good one, bro. All right, fam. Peace. Ooh, that was a good interview, bro.